Hello, everybody. Um, I don't know where to start on this. So, one of the big trends going on is the sprayed edges of the books, and I'm over here wondering how I can do this myself. A lot of the videos show doing it with acrylic paint or watered down acrylic paint and a paintbrush. Where you basically paint the edges and then you go like that once it's dry, and you might have to go over it again and just make sure that the pages don't stick together and all that. I've also seen airbrush. I'm a little bit lazy. For somebody who writes books, I'm a little bit lazy. And I'm wondering if ink pads will work. Because, like I said, I'm a little bit lazy. I don't want to deal with the clamps and all that. I just want to hold the book, stamp, stamp, stamp. It's an experiment. I haven't seen it done anywhere else. I'm not taking stamps and applying it to the edges. I thought. Anyway, moving on. I'm just going to take 2 copies of 2 old covers from the Hastings 2 and 3 and apply it to the edges. I don't have the clamps, but I'm going to use one hand to pretty much hold it down. It's not going to matter if it bends or anything, because all I'm doing is taking ink pad and going like that. Part of my experiment, I want to see which is better, the dye or the pigment, which dries faster. If I go like this, is it going to stick to my thumb? Is it going to cause the pages to stick together? Is it going to bleed a little bit? All of those little questions. This will probably be a multi-part video strung together, because dry time, page thumbing, all that. So, if it works, great. Also want to see which has a better color coding. Maybe something that looks a little bit more translucent looks a little bit better than something that looks deeper. I don't know. We'll see. So, first up, I need a Sharpie. Like I said, these are old covers. So I'm going to assign one cover, and I'm going to write this on the inside because I do like glossy covers. So, book 3 is going to have the pigment. Book 1 is going to have the dye. Are these the colors I'd pick for Hastings? No, but they're colors I'd pick for Enchanted Forest. So, first up, the dye. Interesting. Let's try this a little bit different. We'll rub it through this way. No, it did take on the cover itself, which means I would have to be a little bit more careful for this. Doesn't matter. It is a spare copy. I will figure it out later. Okay, that's about as dark as I'm going to get this. Just run it down the edges. Running down the edges. Whoops. Running down the edges. Just do a dab, dab, dab over here. Interesting. Okay. rubbing it is a smoother thing, but patting it does not create a very good image. So, pigment. Alright, I'm going to rub. That's interesting. Again, do not put that upside down on my laptop. Again, it did color the cover. Okay, I'm going to pat, pat, pat. I would need to find something to protect my covers. Pat, pat, pat. The little slide. And this side. Already I can tell a difference between the two. They're both the same color. Royal blue and royal blue. A lot more effective if I flip the camera. And I've got the pigment did transfer to the back of the book. It looks like it's wiping off pretty well. It's on my hands. It's probably on my So, not on my thumb. Now you'll notice there is a little bit of a color difference. The pigment is a lot deeper. This is not coming off of my hand. Did come off on the book, smeared on the book. Like I said, this was a cover. This is an experiment I would actually do. And it is on my shirt. I don't know which is on my shirt, but it's on my shirt. Okay. This did not come off on my thumb either. It is on the book though. I'm getting smear marks from where it's on the cover. I'm going to have to wash my hands, but now I've done enough of this experiment to catch up on a few things. Why this is not actually a viable idea. It has both of them. You see the little spots where this ink pad did not, cover the entire line. But I don't know if y'all can see it. Those little diagonal lines from the page cutter, from where the publisher cut the pages at a weird little. Do I like this? Kind of. And kind of not. where I slid the pigment down, yeah, where I slid the pigment down the book is pretty neat. Stamping it, not so much. Mostly stamping, see, it's a little speckly. Same with the die. No, yeah, the die. Same with the die. The die does not have as good of a coverage. Oh. Now I have to go wash my hands because they are royal blue. That was fun. If I try it again, I will find some way to cover up the edges of the book without pulling the cover back. Aww. Sorry, couldn't help. Couldn't resist. Could not resist breaking the spine. Spine does not break easily. Good to know. That's it, everybody. Have a good week.